Hello, I'm Bra Mithra. This is the new intro that I'm trying to do. I've recorded this after I've decided to edit episode 7, and I was like, you know what? I want to thank people in front of the camera. I know I've always thanked people before every one of my episodes, but uh, it's just nice. um, as you can see, my channel banner just says I just wanted to set out to share moments of gaming, which was the game of choice for me was Kingdom Death, and I wanted to share that with other people because I know how other people put out content, and I always would watch it when I would paint my minis, and uh, it's just nice to have that sort of something to watch when you paint minis. So um, I thought maybe, you know what, I'm going to do that too. And I just wanted to share that with people, and I'm glad that people enjoy it. I enjoy doing it. I never thought I would get as many people watching it as I have. That's why I really wanted to do the be on camera for once to really thank you very much. Everybody who watches this, everybody who watches future videos. I've decided maybe I'd try some other content maybe besides just Kingdom Death, but support from the Kingdom Death community has, you know, made it so I don't. I thought what I would do here would just get no views, and it would just be me watching my videos as I painted my minis. That's what I thought was going to happen, and that's obviously not what happened, and I'm super shocked, and that's all due to the support of the Kingdom Death community and the groups that I've always been a part of, just posting, just join or watching other people's minis, watching other people's streams as they paint, and sharing in that. But I wanted to add to it, and I can't believe the amount of support that I've gotten, and the Kingdom Death community is amazing for that. And it's that support that made me, step out of my comfort zone and, get on camera and make a video and maybe do other content too. That's, again, I can't be more thankful. So, and I love doing it. I love editing because editing's fun for me. I never knew I was so bad at rolling dice. Apparently, I'm really bad at it. Like, unbelievably bad. And I'm recording this after I've edited episode 7, so I won't disappoint. My bow person cannot hit twice in a row. Or hit, sometimes. 90% of the chance of hitting and will miss. I can't believe how often that happens. Yeah, and the last episode I fought the butcher, and I was like, you know what, I want to make it so I can bring a Twilight Sword knight. That's hard to do. And then I've always died because I roll bad dice and the event kills me. They come back and just kill me. My Twilight Sword guy dies. So, yeah, last episode we fought the butcher. I brought out people with no hunt experience. I was able to get someone with the Twilight Sword who didn't instantly erase everything else I had worked for. So it's annoying that you have to bring out 0 hunt experience people to try to make a Twilight Sword build work, but whatever, it is what it is. Kingdom Death, right? So again, thank you so much. I just wanted to do this one thing, and hopefully my videos entertain people. Hopefully I get some minis painted. Maybe people do the same thing they do with me. They just paint minis as they listen to something. That's the same thing. That's what I do. So hopefully, again, a thank you like this brightens someone's day or makes someone paint a better mini. That's what truly matters. All that matters here is, like my banner says, that I get to share a moment of gaming and maybe some role playing. Maybe I'll do some D&D content videos, and it just makes someone else feel as good as the community has made me feel, and makes someone else feel brave to make some content. I saw someone respond that they would like to make content, and that's just do it. I mean, I never would have thought I'd do it, but again, thank you to everyone who's watching this, and I hope this episode is entertaining. Because when I was editing it, man, I suck at rolling dice. Alright, thank you. Welcome back. This is the next lantern year, and as you can see, Screaming Antelope time. It's a new quarry for our playthrough. We're looking to get perhaps getting the Screaming Antelope set onto the spear user. That would be great. So, yeah, last time was the butcher. That was different. And we had the hooded knight. So with the hooded knight now, we're going to try with this twilight sword. We're going to see what we can do. See how far we can take a twilight sword user. That's the plan. So we will start with our screaming antelope. So as you can see, screaming antelope here has a movement of 6, toughness of 8, and it's only going to have 10 or 11 life. 11 life. And it starts with this trample effect. So this is when the monster collides with a survivor, they suffer damage equal to the monster's level to a random hit location. So, what this means is whenever a monster runs over someone but doesn't stop on them, because if a monster collides but ends their movement on a survivor, the survivor suffers knockback. So the trample would not take effect. This is only when the monster runs or collides with someone but continues moving, doesn't end their turn on them. So that's something to watch out for. Those are the stats. Now we will also have this special ability that can be done by the antelope, which is gobbled up here. So whenever you gain the gobble up effect, you remove the survivor from the board and you place them on this card. Then you crush and devour. Or at the start of your turn you crush and devour, or whenever this monster would suffer 2 wounds in a single round, you'd suffer crush and devour. So we need to be looking out for that. Now the antelope also starts with a lot of terrain in play. He's always going to start with this bug patch and always 6 acanthus plants. So, they're always in a predetermined area. The bug patch is always going to be in the same exact spot, but the acanthus plants are going to start within 4 spaces of the monster. You can put them anywhere, so they don't follow the normal placement rules of these cards as if you were to draw them randomly at the showdown. So we'll have bug patch plus 2 acanthus plants, actually 6 acanthus plants. Now I've already gone ahead and drawn the other 2 things. So you also get 2 more random ones, which in our case is going to be the giant stone face. Talked about that during the butcher event. So I will not be using the strategist fighting art from Tyson. No need to. There's already a giant stone face on the thing. And then there's a survivor corpse. We've had one of those before. So those are the 4 different terrain. We will start the hunt of the screaming antelope. You can see our 4 survivors here. They are Aurora, who's coming back out. She totally skipped the butcher. Tyson, he's got his twilight sword. He's coming out. We got Ken. He was our tank last time. We're just continuing to use him. And Caressa is back, the bow user with the luck, the 4 luck. So they're going to ones be hunting this antelope. So let's begin. The antelope is a level 1, so it's only going to be 3. It's on the 4 space, so we're going to have to do 3 spaces, 2 of which are antelopes. 1 is a random. Now the antelope is very likely to run from us during the hunt, so it's likely we might do more. So I've laid down a couple cards past him as well. So we'll start with Ken first. He'll reveal the first hunt event. And it is a carpet of ticks. The ground is covered with a carpet of huge, writhing ticks. Each survivor must try to fend off the swarm. Roll 1d10 and add your hunt experience to the result. On roll 6+, you just smash the ticks. Otherwise, roll below a 6, the ticks make you sick. Reduce your survival to 0. Oh no. And you could suffer -1 permanent strength on a result of 8. Okay. Or is it? On an 8+. Ooh, okay. Well, first we'll roll for Aurora. She's got 4 hunt experience, so that's enough. That gives her a 9. That's a 6+. Tyson has, how much is he? He has 1. So Tyson has 1 hunt experience. That's a 6+, 5+. Next is Ken, only has 1 hunt experience. All these butcher people only have 1 hunt experience. That's not enough. 4. So Ken's going to suffer from it. And Carissa's only got 2. Let's hope she doesn't suffer from it. She also suffers from it. Okay, first for Ken. Yeah. Not an 8+. Now for Carissa, also not an 8+. But they are going to reduce all their survival down to 0. So Ken loses all his survival. Carissa loses all her survival. Great. That was fantastic that the tank just lost all of his survival. Fantastic. Alright. Now we will move forward with... Let's go with Tyson. Okay, Tyson, you'll be revealing just a random hunt event. So with the random hunt events, it's the white is the 10s, black is the 1s. Random hunt event of 65. So, random hunt event 65. What have you got for me? Show me what you've got. 65. Statue. Cresting a hill, the survivors find a statue of a man sitting on a throne. If any survivor has 5+ understanding, the survivors may ignore the statue and end this event. Otherwise, each survivor rolls 1d10. The lowest scoring survivor becomes the straggler. The straggler is drawn to the statue, touching it gently. In an instant they are gone, replaced by the man from the throne, now flesh and blood. The straggler sits in place on the throne, stone mouth open in a silent yell. They are gone forever. Consider them dead, but do not apply cannibalized death principle. There is no body. Okay, so we're going to instantly lose the straggler. Great. Let's roll to do that. Okay, not... Please, not Aurora or Chris. Aurora, a 9. Tyson, a 3. Ken, a 9. Carissa, a 4. All right. Tyson, never mind. Remember all that stuff I said about wanting to use the Twilight Sword? Never mind. Okay, so Tyson becomes a statue. He's dead. The man offers his thanks and joins the hunting party without any explanation. He is a new survivor with the Straggler's gear, 2 random disorders, and 2 hunt XP. Shuffle all weapon specialization cards. And draw 1. Okay, I gotta shuffle all weapon specialization cards, including expansions, and draw 1. Okay, sorry, this is super rare. I was not expecting to have to get out the weapon specialization cards. Sorry for this little thing. This is ridiculous. Hold on, I had one of them drawn Fist and Tooth specialization here, so I gotta reshuffle this into the thing. Here we go, weapon specializations. Make sure. So weapon specialization cards. They don't have backs. How am I going to do this? What am I going to do? How am I going to do this randomly without seeing? Okay. How am I going to do this? I guess he still has the Twilight Sword. I guess I could randomly get the Twilight Sword. I mean, the Twilight Sword's cursed, so it says he gets his gear. Alright, so... I know I have autofocus off. Sorry. So this is probably not the best way to be shuffling and drawing this, but... Here we go. I had my eyes closed that one. What is this? Oh, shield. Shield specialization he has. Great, I don't even have one of those. But, that's good. Okay, Okay, so shield specialization. Weird. This is such a weird event. I don't think I've ever rolled this. Okay, so it is a man. The man offers his thanks and joins the hunting party without any explanation. He is a new survivor with the straggler's gear, 2 random disorders. Let's get some random disorders in there. 2 hunt experience. Shuffle all weapon specialization cards and draw 1. The survivor has 3 ranks in the shield proficiency. They gain 1d10 survival, 1d10 insanity, and they gain a survival for being named. Okay. Let's do disorders. Bam. Oh my. Oh, what a weird... Okay. What a weird set of disorders this is going to be. I can see right now. So he's immortal and apathetic. With weapon specialization. This is such a long hunt event I was not expecting. Okay, you are immortal. You live forever and cannot be killed. While you are insane, convert all damage dealt to your hit locations to brain damage. Holy... I just realized what happened here. I think we were just randomly given, like, the best tank possible. We were randomly given an immortal person who had shield specialization. Wow, you're so busy reveling in your own glory that you cannot spend survival while insane. That's fine. Okay, he's also apathetic. You cannot use or gain survival, and you cannot gain courage. Okay, cure this disorder if you have 8+ understanding. Okay, so he's immortal and apathetic, which the shield specialization, and Tyson is dead. Tyson just became a statue. How am I going to work this? Man. Alright, I'm just going to move on, and then when I set up the showdown, I'll make up this person's cards. This is a lot. What would have happened if we would have had Memento Mori? If the settlement had Memento Mori, the statue resembles a deceased survivor. Replace the straggler with the record sheet of a fallen survivor. Remove all their severe injuries. Set their hunt experience to 2. They age again as new lifetime. They gain 1d10 survival. You may give them 3 ranks proficiency of a random weapon type. Okay. Okay, so that was that person. Let's move on with Aurora. I'd rather, if anybody's going to die from something, it's Aurora. Okay, Aurora, here we go. Vomit pile. The survivors find the half-digested remains of the quarry's last meal. Each survivor may scavenge. Gain 1 courage and roll on the table. So everyone's going to scavenge. I have to check. Does this guy have any kind of anything else? Disorders, 2 hunt experience. Okay. So he's going to gain a courage. I got to reset his courage now. Oh man, Tyson had Red Fist. Oh, I had all set up for Red Fist. Oh man, this is just... He doesn't gain the person's fighting arts, does he? Yeah, yep. So I just lost Red Fist. Great. Oh man, this is just so jarring what just happened. All right. Okay, let's have everyone... So everyone's going to do this. So Aurora, you're going to gain 1 courage. You're going to lose your monster grease. Okay. Aurora got a courage, lost her monster grease. Stone Man. What did you get, Stone Man? You got a courage and you ate a bug or something. Good. You ate something out of the vomit and gained survival. He's got 2 survival now. Oh, he's probably going to gain a lot. Let's see how much survival he has. Let me roll a d10. That's how much he was supposed to gain. So he's at max limit anyway. Okay, so he's got 5 survival. He's going to have 4. He's at max. Next, Ken. Okay, you just lost your monster grease. Great. This is going swimmingly. Caressa. Oh, of course you would crit. That's all you do. Gain 1 understanding, 1 random screaming antelope resource. Okay, Screaming Antelope resource. Oh, Caressa, that's all you do is crit. Okay. Muscly Gum. Okay. Now... So, in one understanding. One crit. Anybody do anything to trigger this? No. No one's going to trigger... Oh, yeah, she is. So, she just triggered Bold. We're going to do Bold for her. For Caressa. Caressa, Bold. Okay, what happens Bold when you trigger Bold on the hunt? Bold on the hunt. Prepared. When rolling to determine a straggler, you gain... Oh, yes. Good, because I never want her to die to random stuff. So she's prepared. So, that's you add your hunt experience to your straggler rolls. Which is great for her, because I don't want her to die randomly, like what just happened to Tyson. Okay, now what do we roll for Bold? 1d10 for Bold. So pretty much we just want an A+. Come on, crit again. It's all you're good for is critting. Nope, that's bad. 4. Hunt Epiphany. Wait, no. I want Bold. Hunt Triumph. 4. Gain a +1 understanding. Okay, that did not trigger insight. So she's got 3 courage and 2 understanding now. Okay, and then Caressa makes it to the antelope. Okay, let me set up for the showdown. All right, so we're all set up for the the showdown. This is Aurora. She's got her 4 survival, 2 insanity. She's got 1 accuracy, 1 strength, 1 evasion. Actually, she doesn't have 1 evasion anymore because she lost the monster grease. So she's got weapon proficiency, fist and tooth. So that just means she stands at the beginning of the monster's turn and the survivor's turn. You can only do that once per round. So here is our new statue. His name is Rodin. He's got 4 survival to spend. He's got 1 evasion from the monster grease and 1 at the waist, and I had to roll to see how much insanity he has. So he's got 3 insanity because it was a D5. Or was it a D10? I think it was a D10. I think he's got 6 insanity. Okay, so now there we go, 6 insanity. Okay, so as you can see, he doesn't have the Twilight Sword because Twilight Sword is irreplaceable. So when you die with it, you can't. It's not replaced. So he can't have it. But he still has the Blue Lantern because this is not irreplaceable, but it is cursed. So I'm assuming that he would keep it since it said he kept all of his gear that the other person had. I don't know how to handle this irreplaceable person who switches places with a statue thing. I'm assuming that I don't get to keep the Twilight Sword since it does say irreplaceable. And it does specifically say that he dies and you treat him as such, but you don't trigger graves. So he did die. So irreplaceable does say if they die, you don't get it back. So I don't know. I don't know how I'm going to treat that one. I'll try to have to look it up. I don't know. Okay, so then here's Ken, the tank. He lost his monster grease. He's got the rawhide, so he's got 2 everywhere. He's got 3 evasion now instead of 4. He's got 1 survival because of the stone noses. Gives him 1 survival, and he has 2 insanity. So I know he lost all of his survival during the hunt event, but he does get 1 for the stone noses when he arrives. Here is Caressa, who also lost all her survival. She has 1 insanity. She has 4 luck, 2 strength. She's got 3 on the head and 1 on the body. Now, she also has her flower back. Because last time it wasn't there for this person's gear grid because they weren't Carissa. And this Dorman cloak that comes with the night event, anybody can wear it. It's also irreplaceable, and it is unique, meaning you can only have 1. But It's not cursed. So it wasn't cursed when Tyson got it. So anybody could wear it. So she'll be using it because she doesn't have very much gear. Okay, now on to the showdown. Here is the showdown. You can see the camera's slight adjusted because the antelope's probably going to run around. And survivors have to start way over here. They can also start way over here, but I put them way over here. So, hopefully the new camera angle will suffice. So, now the only other thing that I had to do was draw a tactics card for the Flower Knight badge for the tank. So here we go. We'll draw our tactics card, see what we get. Hopefully a different one would be nice. What? How? Okay, reviving tactics. Again, we know how this works because it's the only one I can draw ever. So I've never done it. It's maybe I'll do it today. Who knows? I doubt it. Okay, reviving tactics. Fun. I would like to draw something new, different, sometime. Okay, so we did not ambush, so this Screaming Antelope goes first. We will draw the card. Full move in the direction the monster is facing and turn to face the closest survivor. So that's what he'll do. His full movement is 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so he does that. Now, pick target. Knock down survivor in range 12. Closest survivor in range 12. Closest survivor is Ken, which is right in front of him. Move twice and attack target. If the target is knocked down, this attack gains +3 speed. So he's not going to move twice because he doesn't need to. And moving twice wouldn't do anything. It would push him against the board edge, so he wouldn't be able to attack the person. So he's only going to move right up to the person. Yeah, because he would get stopped at the board edge and then not need to move again. So it'd be weird. So as far as I'm concerned, just because of the way this is worded, it doesn't say he needs to full move twice. It just says move twice. So he's only going to need to move once to get to this. If I moved again, he would hit the board edge, and that would push him here. And then he would stop moving because he hit the board edge. So I don't think that's how it's going to work. The argument could be made, well, I guess you can use rule of death. Yeah, I'll use the rule of death where you take the what's worse for the survivors. So, okay, so he does go here. He collides. See, but this will cause knockback because he's ending his movement. That would cause knockback 5. One. That would then push... No, because then he wouldn't be able to make it to the survivor. Then he wouldn't be the closest survivor anymore. He would switch targets, and I don't think that's how it's going to work. Yeah, this would push him away 5, and now he would need to switch targets, but that wouldn't happen. Because he would be picked. He already picked his target. So yeah, he would just have to stop here. It'd be really weird. Let me just think real quick how I could do the move twice. So he would go here, knockback 5, 1, 5. This would cause collision. This person would be bashed. This person would be bashed. Now he would move again. Yeah, but then that would stop movement again on him, and then knock back again, so he wouldn't be able to attack. Because he can't, if he stops on the person, it causes knockback. Yeah. So he can't cause knockback twice. So this is it. This is the only way for him to successfully attack. Okay. That was a weird situation. So it's not going to result in knockdown. So now it's a speed 1, accuracy 2+. But he has 3 evasion. So it will just be accuracy 5+. It's a hit. Damage of 1 to the waist. Kind of a weird starting situation. Okay. So that's the monster's turn. Now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I could get close enough. He has no weapons like anymore. It's just got Founding Stone because I've lost the Twilight Sword. Oh, this is so stupid. Okay. Ugh. Alright, well, he'll just do the Survivor Corpse here. That's why I put it here. Survivor Corpse. It's going to scavenge 4+, gain 2 insanity, and 1 random basic resource. 2 insanity for him is great. Now he's at 8. So he is also immortal. Since I'm going here to grab the basic resources anyway, let me just double check that it did indeed say D10 insanity for Hunt Event 65. Event 65, yes, 1d10 insanity. So he is at 8 insanity and he's immortal. This is really helpful. Basic resource, basic resource, basic resource. Okay, basic resource. 1 basic resource. Okay, so mystery resource. That goes back in the deck. Mark that down. I got a mystery resource. Question. Okay. That is the end of this, and then this is archived. Archive. This goes here on the terrain deck. Okay. Now he can move. We're going to get this bug too. Okay. Now, I can go with the tank and then move just 1 space. So I'll do that. I'll go with Ken here. So Ken's got he's got the bone axe, because remember our other bone axe broke against the butcher. Oh, the other thing I did was I ended up taking axe proficiency with Ken because none of those people had axe proficiency anyway. I don't know why. When I was fighting the butcher, I said, oh, you know what? I'm not going to take axe proficiency with anybody. I was thinking I was going to be replacing proficiencies with someone. So I ended up taking it with Ken. Why wouldn't I? That was stupid. So I thought about that after I was writing everything down over the settlement phase at the end of the last one. So he does have 1 axe specialization. So if he hits now, he would gain the specialization for axe at the end of the fight. So, with that said, 2 speed, hitting on a 5+. That's 1 hit. 2 hit location. Restless Chest. Screening turn to face screening. So he is already facing in full move forward in a straight line. So that would just move him 1 forward. He would get knocked down because he would hit the wall edge. Yeah, I didn't know yeah, someone corrected me in the comments, so thank you to that person. That was amazing. I always thought that once they hit the board edge, they would run across it. But yeah, I mean, he's just going to move 1 space and stop now if I wound him. So this is he has 4 strength. This is toughness 8, so wounding on a 4+. That's a wound, not a critical, however. Would have been great. So, wound. That would now, yep, he's already turned to face. He's going to full move in a straight line. So that just causes him to get knocked down. Now, here's the crazy thing about this. Oh no, he's not. That's right, never mind. So yeah, someone has shield specialty now. I don't have any shields, but shield specialization is great because it makes it so when you get collided like that, you don't get knocked down. So that's great. But in this case, I am knocked down. So knockdown token. I'm probably just going to have him stand. Probably have Aurora do it. So with that said, let's go with Aurora now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right here with Aurora. Yeah, so Aurora's going to attack with Fist and Tooth, but yes, Aurora is using that King Spear. I just want to continue I really want the Fist and Tooth specialization. I would love for her to get, like, Nightmare Claws or whatever that is. So that was 1 wound. Goes to the wound stack. Okay. She is going to do Fist and Tooth first, which is 2 speed. Hitting on a 7 plus because it has accuracy 8. She's got +1 accuracy. Actually, it's 6 plus because I'm behind him. So that is 1 hit. Draw the hit location. This is going to happen anyway. The Restless Rump. Now, she has +1 strength. So this is going to wound on 7s because it's a strength 0 weapon. It's got toughness 8. Strength 0 weapon, or hitting on 7s. It's a miss. Reflex happens anyway. Turn the monster to face away from the attacker and full move forward in a straight line. So this can cancel all hits. Okay. That's fine. So he's going to go this way. Full move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So he'll get all the way down to here. That means now he will cause trample. They suffer damage, 1 damage to the hands location for him to get trampled, which is fine. Okay. Now, for Caressa. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I just need to be here. I'll move a little bit closer. 1, 2, 3, 4. No. She was here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If I'm here, my 9 spaces away now. Can I shoot the 1 shot for 9? Slow, range 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. So I'm within 9. So I'm going to use the cat head arrow and use the Vespertine slow ability. So it's going to take 1. Slow gains +4 accuracy. So this is a 2 to hit with the Vespertine bow. That's a hit. Hits all that matter. Now, so he has, from now on, he has -1 evasion. The antelope -1 evasion. Now this was, oh, I gotta draw the hit location. First strike, no big deal. So this is 6 strength. She has 2 strength of her own. So she's going to wound no matter what, unless she rolls a 1. And she crits on a 6 plus. That's a critical. The monster's vision is devastated, gains -1 evasion. Okay, so it's actually got -2 evasion. Oh, wait, this was... this doesn't happen because she's not insane, but I'll read it. Screaming Antelope massifies Glisten with human-like fear. If the attacker is insane, she's not. She only has 1 insanity right now. Cancel all hits, end their attack. Otherwise, the attacker suffers 1 brain damage. So she suffers 1 brain damage. She's got no insanity anymore now. That was a critical. So there's the 1 hit. And this thing, I'm just going to put 2. So this thing's got -2 evasion now. Okay, now that's the end of everyone's turn. Draw the monster. Slam. Closest knockdown survivor, which is the tank. So, move and attack. Okay. It is a speed 1, accuracy 2, but he's got, what does he have, 3 evasion? Yep, 3 evasion, so it's 5 plus. It's a hit, it's damage 1 to the waist. This is going pretty good. Oh wait, no it's not. Oh, waist has now got 0. I thought I not hit the waist yet. Never mind, instantly said that and instantly regretted it. Okay, so he was knocked down last turn. Monster went. This is now the next monster turn. It's the end. He's now standing up. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He can make it to the bug. But it's time to have some fun now. Now that we've shot this thing, fun times. Cat Eye Circling with Rodin. 2, 3. Oh, look at that. Cat Eye Circle, it was awesome. There is the trap. Obviously, that's not going to be the first one. However, in all likelihood, I'm triggering that trap. There's actually no way I'm not going to trigger that trap. Is there any way? This is hitting on a 6 plus. It's hitting on a 4 plus. She hits on a 4 plus and has 3 speed. It's going to be pretty hard for me to not trigger that trap. So if I put the trap first, what happens? Because I might just trigger it with the tank. Screaming Antelope panics, its undermouth unleashing its inhuman wail, bucks wildly and leaps into the air. The attacker is doomed. All survivors adjacent to the monster suffer 2 brain damage per monster's level. Knockback 5 and are knocked down. The monster lands on its belly and begins to slide on its teeth. Turn the monster directly away from the attacker and full move forward in a straight line. On collision, non-death survivors gain 1 random disorder in addition to normal collision rules. Okay, I might just trigger that because what's he going to do? Move away? 6? 4. That way he would just stop here. Okay, so then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, she'd be able to move and shoot him. Whatever. I'm just going to trigger it with the tank. So this one's going to go right on the top here. I'm just going to leave that there. Because if I had to draw a hit location, it's going to be that. So let's go, Mr. Tank. Okay, so Ken, you're going to attack with your, what do you got here? Accuracy 6+. He's got -2 accurate. Actually, yeah, accuracy 6+ with the bone axe. He's got actually +1, bringing it down to 5. He's got -2 evasion, hitting on a 3. There it is. So whatever. So this just happens. So let's resolve the trap card now. Pick up all these other ones. Then I'll shuffle. So we're resolving the trap. Screaming little panics and it's under. Yep. Okay. The attacker's doomed. Obviously, attacker. Everyone suffers 2 brain damage, which is not the greatest. So he's down to 0. Insanity. Oh, 2 brain damage per monster level. Well, that's still okay. 2 times 1. It's still 2. Knockback 5 and are knocked down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So knockback 5. Yeah, and knocked down. Okay. This thing slides on his belly, begins to turn away. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. 1, 2, 3, and then, like I said, it would just stop. So now I'm assuming it stands up right after this. It doesn't say it stands up. They really should denote on the card that, you know what, it stands up after that. Otherwise, everything would hit on a 3+ if it was just still laying on its side. And then it would stand when it draws an AI, because that's when monsters stand. They stand when they go to draw an AI card, but whatever. You know what? I forgot to move with him. I'm going to move here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, because I can make it. So I know he's not going to get the bug, but I just can't. I circled it then because I saw the trap. I got distracted, so I forgot to move with him. Okay. Did Aurora hit with her fist and tooth? She missed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's fine. Well, I don't really want her to get hit. She could attack with the spear. Yeah, I'll just attack with the spear because she's 2 spaces away. I'll attack with the spear. Oh, actually, I'll move her back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. For now, is what I say. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, yeah. Now here we go. Now 3 speed. I know I don't have the cat eye circles, but I just reshuffled that deck. So 3 speed. Actually 6+ for the Vespertine bow. It's got -2 evasion. That brings it down to a 4+. She's got. So yeah, she hits on a 4+. Oh man, only 1 hit. Okay. Pushy tail. She wounds on she automatically wound anything but a 1. She's got 8 strength. It's got 8 toughness. So critting on a 6. Oh my gosh. She missed. Oh my gosh. And I've done like 2 wounds and I'm already on tilt. Alright, great. King Spear, 2 speed, 6+, hitting on a 4+. 2 hits. I can't believe this. Let's see, yeah, so... whatever. This is not a bad reflex. We'll go with the first one. None of these are going to have anything. So, what does she have? Spear's 3 strength. She has 1 strength. So, she wounds on a 4. Wounding on a 4. That's a critical. Okay. Crushed spine. Your strike lands squarely on the monster's squirming spine, accompanied by a sickening crunch. Okay, this affects monster card. So we'll put this over here. So now it has a crushed spine. That's a wound, so we'll resolve the wound. Now for the second one, what'd I say? 6+, right? She's got 4+. It's a wound. Okay. Reflex. Monster turns to face the attacker. Whatever. Another wound. Oops. Okay. Draw the AI card. This is not going great because I really wanted to be critting this thing. I really wanted a lot of resources. Close the survivor in field of view. Okay, so that is going to be Aurora. 1 speed, 2 accuracy, 2 damage. Ooh. So after damage, target gains a bleed token. So it's going to move here. I mean, I could move it here. It doesn't matter. I'll move it there. 1 speed. Accuracy 2+. She has no evasion. Okay. It's pretty much guaranteed a hit. Okay, that's a hit. It's going to do 2 damage to the... Oh, are you kidding me? 2 damage to the head? Oh, she'll dodge it. So she'll spend survival to dodge. Okay. I could have taken that 2 damage to the head. Maybe I should. Nah, you know what? I'm not going to mess around with head damage. I've got plenty of survival. I've got 4 survival still. It's not like I can dash or surge because I haven't drawn those yet. It's like year 6 and I haven't drawn those yet. Alright, he stands. Let's do this bug. Bug patch. On a 4+, gain 1 random vermin resource. I don't have the vermin resources out, so I'm just going to put this here to remind me to do it in the showdown phase. Or actually, the terrain card can be put away. I'll put this on his gear grid. There. Let's move your 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, you're just going to pick up some Acathis. There's no way I can... He has no weapon. He's just going to go around picking up Acanthus. Okay. I really need this fist and tooth hit now. Let's move here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So yeah, we'll move here. 1, 2, 3, 4. I need to be one closer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we'll move her there. That way, here's my thinking. If something causes him to run towards the attacker, then Aurora can get behind him and try to get the fist and tooth. Here we go. 3 speed. What did we say this was? 3 speed hitting on 4+. It's 3 hits. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Okay, your attack disables the monster's powerful running muscles. Screaming apple, -1. So this is good. We'll go with that one first. Reflex frantically attacks everything around it. That's not good. Wound. What's this one? Blood and spit erupt from the screaming antelope's wounded undermaw. If the wound result is even, suffer 1 brain damage. The wound result is odd, gain 1 insanity. That sucks because she's got no insanity. And this does not cancel the reaction critting here. Okay, well, it is what it is. This is the worst one. None of them are going to cause him to move, whatever. That's a crit. Okay, so this one, critical wound. The monster's injury worsens if it moves. Whenever the screaming antelope moves, it suffers an additional wound. Really? Oh, man. It's going to kill itself. So the critical cancels all the reactions. Critical wounds always cancel reactions. So I'm assuming that this one also doesn't take place. I know it usually should usually say it, but all right. So this canceled that wound reaction. So whenever the Screaming Antelope moves, it suffers an additional wound. Okay, I was hoping to gain resources from doing these wounds with criticals, not just make it kill itself faster. Okay, next. This one, it's impossible not to wound it, so, well, it's not impossible. A 1 will not wound it. That's also not a crit. So she crits on 6s. Okay, so that's a wound. The result is odd. She gains 1 insanity. Okay, she is back up to 1 insanity. Okay. That's another wound. Okay. Third one. Critting on a 6. Oh, there's no critical, but it's a hit. It's a wound. Let me just double check. There's no way she couldn't wound it. It's got toughness 8. She's got strength 2. Bo has strength 6. Yeah, it's 8. She can't not wound it. Okay, so that's a wound, and now it's going to perform basic action on Aurora. That's a wound. Perform basic action on Aurora, which is 2 speed, hitting on a 2+, 1 damage apiece. 2 speed. Yeah, she's got no evasion because I lost monster trees. 2+, so that's 2 hits. It's going to be 2 damage. To the feet and the waist. So waist, I'll just take the waist. It's a light injury to the feet. Okay, no big deal. Alrighty. Not a big deal. Now, I'll attack with Fist and Tooth, hopefully to get 1 hit on Fist and Tooth. Alright, 2 speed, hitting on 6+, or 5+, because she has 1 accuracy, this thing's got -2 evasion. 1 hit. Okay, now she's critting on 9s, wounding on 7s. Miss. Nothing happens. Okay, now she'll move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That makes him the closest survivor. You know what? I'm going to Rawhide Headband, just because I got nothing else to do. So he's only got 4 hits left. I was hoping to really farm some resources from him, but I should have maybe done a level 2, but I don't really have, like, very much gear because the Flower Knight, I made his bow, and that's pretty much all I did. And then the Lion afterwards, I basically just did it so I could innovate twice, because you don't get anything from the Butcher. So these are the 2 AI cards. Let's see, which ones do we want him to do? Closest survivor and field of view. Definitely don't want him to do that because it's not going to be the tank at all. Okay, run down. This is the one with move twice, right? Full move in the direction the monster is facing. Turn to face its closest survivor. That would be him. Be the Rodin. Yeah. Well, he's not knocked down, so that's just going to be... We'll do rundown, I guess, because it's only going to be 1 damage. He's got plenty of survival. Alright, so I'll just leave that there because it's his turn. Oops, that goes on top. Okay, so he draws this. So, full move, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then he's going to turn and face... Now, this one could actually move twice because it would knock back 5 and then it would hit him again. He could make it to him. So he could Yeah, move twice and attack. See, but I don't think it would, because 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He would move here 1, 2, 3, and then come back 5, 6. So yeah, right. That's right. 1, 2. This would cause trample. 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, he would stop here. So he would move twice, and then he'd gain 3 speed when he came back. I forgot that he's going to gain 3 speed. I should have done the other card. The other card would have attacked him. Closest survivor in field of view. It would have attacked Aurora. Yeah. Alright, you know what? I forgot that this thing's going to gain 3 speed. Because the only reason why I chose it was because it was 1 speed. So let me headband and do the other way. That's what I should have done. So it should have been this one. This would be closest survivor in field of view. I know it can't be the tank. She's 1, 2, 3, or 1, 2, 3 away. 2, 3 away. Oh wait, actually, it can only be Carissa if I do this. And it would be 2 damage. Yeah, we're still going to do it, but she's going to gain 2 bleed tokens. Yeah, we'll do it. 3. Oh, wait. No. I forgot. I'm not used to having this dude here. This dude's immortal. The damage is going to be like nothing to him. Yeah. So we will do that crazy way. It does do less damage, even though it's going to hit him like insane. Actually, I don't want him to die, though. Oh no, this stops him from dying. Yeah, so rundown's actually way better. Okay, we're going to do rundown, and because I've already crushed its spine, yeah. So crushed spine, monster cries out in pain, it's knocked down immediately, which is great. So things knocked down immediately. So now it's knocked down, which is great. So knocked down, and this other restless thigh gets discarded now. That's good because I didn't want him to move and injure himself. He would have moved twice and injured himself like insane. Would kill himself. So yeah, we're gonna do. Yep. So headbanded to do rundown. Instantly gets him knocked down. Now everyone's hitting on a 3+ because he's knocked down. Awesome. So with that said, let's go with Aurora now. 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, we'll go here. 1, 2, 3, yeah, 4. Stand in front of him. She hits on a 3+ now with her fist and tooth. So 2 hits. Come on, wound it. 2. Okay. So let's see. It's got to do this one first. Screaming Antelope's massive eyes glisten with human-like fear. The attacker is insane. Cancel all hits on their attack. She's not insane. She's only got 2 insanity. So otherwise the attacker suffers 1 brain damage. Okay, she's down to 1. Insane is 3+. Okay, now for the wounding. So she's still only going to wound on a 7+. Oh, she did it. Awesome. It's not a crit. She crits on 9s, but whatever. At least she wounded. That's all I care about. So now she gains the... she gains 1 proficiency in fist and tooth. Let me write that down. So she did now gain 1 proficiency. Fist and tooth. Awesome. Okay. Now for the other one. 7+. Oh, she wounded. So she just did 2 wounds. Great. Oh wow, she would have suffered dislocated arm because of the fist and tooth thing. Whew. Okay, well she wounded twice. Awesome. It's only got 2 hits left. Guess we'll just kill it with Carissa, hopefully. I'll cat eye circle it with him. Okay, so here's the cat eye circlet. Clover shield, clover shield. So, what's this? Monster's already knocked down. Ooh, does she have 5 survival? Oh, she's got no survival. No one has 5 survival. I don't even have 5 survival. Okay, so this would have been awesome, but I don't even have 5 survival in anyone. They can't have 5 survival. So, none of these... Well, this one gives me a Screaming Antelope resource. So, let's go with that one first. Or no, she needs to do 2 damage. So let's go with this one second, because that would kill it. And I don't want it doing that wound reaction. So that one's going to be second. And maybe I'll gain a Screaming Antelope resource. Okay. Now, she's got hits on 6+, -2, so 4+. Oh no, it's knocked down. 3+, no matter what. Okay, that's 3 hits. 2, 3. Okay, that's the 3 hits. Let's hope we can get a Screaming Antelope resource. First, she miss. 1's a miss, otherwise it's a crit on a 6. Critical. 1's a miss, otherwise it's a crit on a 6. 1's a miss. Miss or critical on 6. Dead. Okay. So this is a miss. So let's resolve this one first. This is a critical wound. You shock the beast with a blow to the face. Monster's knocked down. It was already knocked down. So that's a wound. This one missed completely. This one would blah 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 blah. Keep his persistent injury. Okay, she killed it. Man, this is totally backfired. I didn't gain any resources from this. What happened? Did I really gain no... What? What happened? Okay. How did this happen? Usually you can farm this thing really good with resources when you fight an antelope. Usually all you do is farm up resources. That's why I fought this thing. Okay, well, I mean, the gear is still good. So, Screaming Antelope rewards. Alright, victory, 1 hunt experience for everybody. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? We'll just do it now, but I forgot to do it. I should have aged this dude. This Rodin. Okay, so 1 hunt experience. She did hit with fist and tooth. Good job, Aurora. 1 hunt experience for you, Rodin. I should have aged you, so we're going to age you now, because I should have done it to begin with. When I gained you, you got 2 hunt experience. That would have triggered age, but I forgot. So, age now. Aging, first age. Select a weapon proficiency. He already has shield. I couldn't gain anything because I don't have any shields. I would love to roll a 2. Come on, Snake Eyes. Close to Snake Eyes. That's an 11. That's a random fighting art. I would have loved to get the +1 evasion on him, but that's okay. Random fighting art is good enough. Random fighting art, random fighting art, random fighting art. Yeah. Cross arm block. Whenever you are hit, after... Wow. Cross arm block for you, Rodin. Fighting arts. Cross arm block. Neat. Why did I put that there? So there's a cross arm block. So yeah, whenever you are hit, after they're rolled, you may change 1 result of the arm's hit location. This guy is becoming a really good tank. really good tank. Okay, so that's cross-arm block. Ken, you get another hunt experience. You may now select... Oh, did you wound with your axe? I don't think I did wound with his axe. Oops. If I did, I'll find it in editing, but I don't think I'd wounded with my axe. That was a mistake. I should have done that to gain the proficiency. Oh well, let's age you up. Age 12 or 13. Age 13, same thing. Age 1, 13 is a random fighting art. So what do you get? Ken, what do you get? Random fighting art. What do you get, Ken? Come on, get something good. Combo Master. On a perfect hit, make one additional attack roll. Neat. That is also very neat. Combo Master. And I keep putting that card there when I have this thing. So there's the Combo Master. On a perfect hit, make an additional attack. Okay. Perfect. Almost one attack. Nice. I really hope I hit with your axe now because it kind of suck if I didn't. Okay. And Carissa, you gain a hunt experience. You already did, but you gain a bone specialization because you definitely hit with your bows. Oh, that was the other thing with her. I'm also not going to trigger Vengeance because she has the Vengeance fighting art where she would have gained +2 strength. Not like she needs it. She was wounding on anything but a 1 anyway. But I didn't trigger Vengeance when he died during that hunt event. So, that's it for that. So now we draw our 4 random four random Screaming Antelope and 4 basic. And I gotta draw the vermin too. Should I get the vermin out now? Let's see, Screaming Antelope, 4 basic. Yeah, 4 basic and 4 Screaming Antelope. So what do we get for Screaming Antelope? Okay, come on. Be good. Be nice if it was good. Shank bone, beefsteak, large flat tooth, large flat tooth. There's our 4. I'm just going to get out the muscly gums. Didn't get a single hide. That's a bone, organ, organ. Okay. Well, we did get that one mystery thing. So, there we go. Flat tooth, beast, whatever. That's from that. That was from the hunt event. So I'm just putting it in there now that I already drew. Basic resources for these, and then I'll draw out that question one, because we also got one of those. 1, 2, 3, 4. And if there's another question, I'll get that. Yes, there is. Okay, so that's our haul. 2 questions, some organs, shank. Nice. Not bad. Plus a new person. Kind of. All right. So, I'll pick this there. I just realized I was still in camera frame. All right. So, I will set up for the settlement. Here's a settlement event. We're all set up for it. So this lantern year, we have to do a settlement event, but then we also have to do armored strangers. So, I'm just going to start with armored strangers. You are visited by enigmatic figures, fully encased in armor. They march silently through the settlement. The only noise is a metallic clang. As they pause before each survivor and tap their lantern halberds against the crowd, the survivors have no choice but to helplessly await their mute deliberations. Add Kingsman to the Nemesis Encounter list. The strangers count people and take action based on the population total. Alright, so we have 13 people, so we have to roll on the 8 or more. The 8 or more is a 9. A 9. What is 9? The strangers destroy a random innovation. Return the lost innovation card to the settlement's innovation deck. Oh, I didn't. Oh, man. A random one? Oh, a random innovation. Is this the random innovation deck? No, this is the deck. This is the deck that we draw from. So I'll put that there. This is our random innovations. Okay, hold on, we can't lose Protect the Young. We can't lose Graves. Okay. Those aren't innovations, those are principles. I just put them there to know. So we can't lose those two. So we only have 5. Shouldn't we have 6? There should be 6 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we have 6. I was going to say, yeah, because 5, we gained a Lantern Oven, and then we innovated after that and got something else. So, not Clan of Death. Or that is also bad. Oh, that is also really bad. Oh, that is really bad. So, Lantern Consequences. Or Lantern Oven is what we were going to lose. This is really bad because we lost heat, and not only that, this was an ammonia consequence. And I don't even have ammonia yet. So this actually, I think, wait. Return the lost innovation card to the settlements innovation deck. Okay. So this goes in there even though we don't have ammonia. Okay, but that sucks. Because now we basically just lost an innovation. So that sucked. Oh man, I wonder if I should resist. What's resisting? To the timeline this year. We were not resisting. We don't have enough gear to resist. No way. No way. Okay, so we're not resisting. Okay, so, well, I mean, we were going to invade anyway, but that sucks. So that actually lowers our departing survival down by 1. So now we only have 2 departing survival. Okay. But we get, when do we have Hands of Heat again? Oh, Hands of Heat's not for a long time. I was going to say maybe we can get it back. Okay. So now on top of that, now we have to do a settlement event, which was a 6. So 6 cards down. 6 cards down. 6th. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is the 6th card. Heat Wave. Oh, come on. God, these are really bad. Is impossibly hot. Any returning survivor with heavy or fur gear have heat stroke and may not depart. Okay. Does anybody have heavy gear? Damn it! Okay, someone had heavy gear. Carissa had heavy gear. That Dormant Twilight Cloak is actually heavy. So, looks like she's not going to be departing. Oh, neither... Okay. Aurora had that spear, which is also heavy. She will also not be departing. So, Aurora and Carissa cannot depart. If you depart with heavy gear in your grid, set your survival to 0 after applying all bonuses. Okay, so I guess we're just going to take that Dormant Cloak off. There's really no reason to bring it anyway. We can't do science or education endeavors. Well, we could find fluid. Oh, man. So we'll see if we decide to do these things. Okay, first things first. I forgot to draw that vermin at the end of the thing, so we're going to draw it now. What vermin do we get? Oh, it doesn't even matter now. I mean, we don't have cooking. I was hoping to cook Cyclops Fly. Okay, I'm just going to not even bother because I'm going to cook with it. Okay, so we got a Cyclops Fly to add to the end pages next year. Okay. Is that it? We did Armored Strangers. We did the settlement event. Mark that. So now we're in year 7. Or are we starting year 7? So, let's spend our innovation. So Aurora is a returning survivor. She was Tinkerer. So we'll spend her first one to Endeavor. With, right here, it's a bone, organ, hide. So we're endeavoring the first one here. These are spent. Just put them over there for now. I'll sort them later. So first things first, we're innovating. Yes, this is the deck I need to draw from. Alright, so we draw 4 with Symposium. We didn't lose Symposium, which is good. I think we're just going to get Ammonia if it comes up. Hands down. So 1 is cooking. 2, petal spiral. 3, scrap melting. What is this garbage? Oh man, I drew garbage. I drew all garbage. With 4, I drew all garbage. So cooking is good, but it's a lantern oven concept. Oh, I should have removed these scrap smelting and cooking because I can't do them. Yeah, those need to be removed because I don't have lantern oven. Okay, so we'll keep these 2 garbage ones. Yeah, I can't do these anymore. Let me make sure there's any more lantern. Okay, there's no more lantern consequences in this thing. Okay. Draw 2 more. Storytelling, inner lantern. So more garbage. I really wanted Ammonia, more garbage. Looks like we're fighting a lion next. Fighting a lion next, for sure. What are we doing? I mean, inner lantern, right? For Surge? Yeah. We're doing inner lantern, just not even bothering. So there, we've got inner lantern now. We can do Surge. These get added back. We have inner lantern. I'll add the inner lantern consequences. What are they, inner lantern consequences? So Shrine gets added. Scars. Shrine and Scars get added to our innovation deck. Okay, we're for sure fighting a lion. Next. Okay, so we have Surge. Great. Alright, so next we're going to spend the second innovation building this stone circle, which costs a... what is it? Stone circle... oh, 3 organ and a hide. So we're using this mysterious one as a hide. Organ, organ, organ. So the gums are an organ, then another question's an organ, and a regular just monster organ. So we're building the stone circle. Those can go over here. Now we have the stone circle. I mean, that sucks because we're going to be fighting a lion because I can't send out people who crit. So fighting an antelope doesn't really beneficial because I can't send out Carissa. She's got to skip the next hunt phase. So Carissa and Aurora both have to skip the next hunt phase. Means I also can't gain another Fist and Tooth proficiency. Alright, well, let's augury again. Augury with Carissa. 10, that's intimacy. I don't know why I keep rolling over here. I always do this during the settlement. So that's triggered intimacy. We're just going to see how many intimacy we trigger. Again, trigger intimacy. We're going to augury with Rodin, the new person. 4, what happens for 4? Gains a survival. Okay, he's already at max survival. 1 more dice. Now we're triggering it with Ken. Oh, nice. So we got 2 intimacies. 2 intimacies from this. Alright, let's roll on intimacy. So we get to roll twice. We're at 13 population. As long as no one dies here, we should hit our 15 milestone. Here we go. Rolling twice on the first intimacy. taking the... Ooh, this is interesting. I can choose, right? I don't have to take the higher one. Where is... What's the thing that lets us... Yes, I can pick the result. So protect the young. I can pick the result. So I'm going to pick the 1. So when you roll a 1, not normally... Normally rolling a 1 is terrible. So let's read what happens when you roll a 1. The couple cannot bear the weight of the world. They clasp their hands and march into the deep and endless darkness. The nominated survivors are dead. Or are they? So, this is a special bookmark that you place for your intimacy event. It has an alternate outcome to the roll result of a 1. Keep this bookmark on the page until the result is rolled, then perform Infant Adrift. The nominated survivors march into the darkness, prepared to face death. Instead, they are drawn to the ready cries of a newborn floating in a basket on a river of blood. Taking this as an omen of hope, the parents return to the settlement, gain +1 population. This uncanny newborn survivor is female, gains +1 permanent accuracy, monster claw style, fighting art, and hoarder and quixotic disorders. She does not gain any benefits from being born in the settlement. Remove this from your game. Future campaigns on a roll start with this in your rulebook, and it's back in the rulebook. So I'll put this back in the rulebook. I can't do it anymore in this campaign, but it will be back there if we play another one. Okay, so we have +1 population. That puts us at 14. Awesome. So I'll have to just keep this bookmark. So what we get? We got someone with +1 permanent accuracy, monster claw fighting style, hoarder, and quixotic disorders. Monster claw fighting style. Awesome. Okay. Now we roll for the second intimacy event. Obviously I'm going to take the 5, right? New survivor is brought kicking and screaming into the world. The child's eyes are free of the ink that stained the founder's faces. The settlement gains +1 population. Okay. Again, I just don't know. I don't, as you obviously have seen if you've watched all these, I don't plan on the intimacy thing, so I'll just remember to make another nameless survivor, or another survivor. I'll do it later. But most importantly, we're at 15. Yes. Settlement, population reaches 15. We choose Principal Society now. So, Principal Society. Let's just go to Intimacy. L. O. Phoenix Feather, no. Principal Conviction, Principal Death, Principal New Life. Principal Society. There once was a mad woman who spent her days talking to the darkness. One day, it spoke back. The group must choose. Grab the innovations here. So, we choose Collective Toil or Accept Darkness. Okay, so if we choose Accept Darkness, the settlement no longer fears the darkness. Letting go means your resolve cannot be cracked. Add +2 to all brain trauma rolls. Or, what was the other one? Collective Toil. Your settlement leans into the storm. If everyone holds strong, you will triumph. At the start of the settlement phase, gain +1 for every 10 population. So we'll be accepting darkness. Settlement no longer fears darkness. Collective Toil. So, we'll be accepting darkness. The darkness spoke startling truths. It told the people they were monsters, just like the ones they hunted. People accepted their monstrosity and their place, stalking in the darkness. The settlement gains society principle, accept darkness. Find and place the card on the settlement board and note in the settlement record sheet. After adding the card in the settlement, roll on the D10. Seven. Nominate a female survivor. If you can't, nominate a male instead. Okay. Survivor is hailed as the settlement's leader. Gain quixotic disorder. It cannot be removed for any reason. In addition, gain the leader and orator of death fighting arts. So, we accept darkness. That's our thing. Now, let me check out the leader and orator of death fighting arts. So, let me just check the leader. So here's orator of death. Once per showdown, you may spend a action to have all non-death survivors gain +2 insanity. Okay, and leader. Come on, where's leader? Leader. Whenever you encourage a survivor, they gain +1 speed token until the end of the round. Once per hunt phase, you may inspire another survivor. They use your understanding and courage to resolve a hunt or story event. Okay, so the orator of death leader now. Here's also Monster Claw fighting style, which is what the one girl in the basket had. So, Monster Claw fighting style. Fist and Tooth attacks gain +1 accuracy, +1 strength, and savage. And let me get out the disorders for that girl. Quixotic, since I gotta get it out anyway, because this new leader is going to be quixotic. And dare I say that it might just be that girl in the basket, because so Hoarder was the girl in the basket. She gets Hoarder and Quixotic. Where's Quixotic? Quixotic. So Hoarder and Quixotic. If you are insane when you depart, gain +1 survival and +1 strength token for Quixotic. Whenever you are a returning survivor, archive 1 resource gain from the last showdown and gain +1 courage. So, dare I say that that new girl that was found in the basket, I think she just became the leader. Since she already had the quixotic disorder. She also gains leader and orator of death. So, that's the girl in the basket. She's a quixotic hoarder who's our leader. She's an orator of death, and she's got monstrous claws for hands. And we found her in a basket in a pool, in a river of blood. All right, so that is the end of the settlement phase. Thank you very much for watching, and thank you very much to everyone who's made it this far and made it through some of my impossible rambling decisions during the showdown, trying to figure out what exactly to do at that one moment with the rawhide headband. But overall, very good. So thank you very much, and we'll be most likely hunting a lion next year. All right, thank you much. I'll see you in the next one.